I'm Shirakawa from ohe.horseline. Thank you for having me again today.
Thank you. Vehicle automation has been a hot topic lately, and it's already being implemented in places like China, isn't it?
Oh, that's right, like with taxis.
Right. Have you ever ridden in one?
Well, looking toward the future, or rather, thinking ahead, there are places in Hokkaido that are adopting such advanced technologies. I actually tried riding in a small self-driving bus-like vehicle, and I did give it a try. Apparently there are still some legal hurdles that need to be cleared, and you can't really go very fast yet. Plus there's the swaying, or it can feel a bit jerky at times.
True, those are usually for local routes within a town, right?
Exactly, it's limited to a very small area.
So something like in China where an automated taxi comes to you and takes you to your destination, is that still a long way off for Japan?
I think it would be difficult, though it's certainly impressive technology.
Yeah, sure. Which means that for vehicles transporting animals, we're looking even further into the future, right?
Right, there's a big difference between passenger cars and heavy vehicles, but, there are experiments happening. For instance, trucks are already using semi-autonomous systems where several trucks follow each other in a convoy on specific highway sections.
Oh, like a more advanced version of cruise control. Right now, drivers are constantly operating manual vehicles, making decisions based on their own intuition, like when to slow down, when to speed up, or when to shift gears. But with automation, the vehicle might move in ways that don't match the driver's instincts, right?
With current technology, I think it would probably be quite scary. And there's still the infrastructure across the country. Highways will likely come first, but
Yes, sure.
you'd need to keep road lines clearly painted so sensors can always recognize them. There are also issues with maintaining all the sensors and other equipment, whatever they may be. I think it will be quite a long time, honestly, before it becomes common across the country.
If an electric autonomous horse transport vehicle were developed, would you want to adopt it, Mr. Shirakawa?
Well, even for passenger cars, it's still a challenge, although charging stations are becoming more common lately. Charging for heavy vehicles hasn't really been standardized or made widely available yet.
I don't think it has either.
In Tokyo, some local bus routes
Yes, of course.
have actually been using electric vehicles for quite some time now, really, and are currently continuing to do so.
Oh, I see.
But for a local bus, they can just do one loop and then return to charge.
Yeah, that seems to be how it works. If we did that with horse transports, we'd need charging stations all along the highways and at the farms. The infrastructure
That's right.
would have to be fully in place, or it just wouldn't work.
Exactly. Even on highways, although there are more stations now, if all the charging spots are full, you'll end up waiting in line.
If they were electrified, the engines would be much quieter, wouldn't they? Since they'd run on batteries. I imagine the noise levels would be significantly improved.
That's right. It would be quite different.
For the horses, this would be...
Well, a good thing,
It's good.
since it reduces stress.
The noise is loud, right? That's why they always wear ear nets.
That's true. They do wear ear nets more often than not.
But with electrification, noise decreases, yet the time increases.
Because charging takes time, you mean?
Yes, if they stop to charge and travel time lengthens, that's a risk for the horse.
Right. Well, I think the technology is still quite a ways off. It's definitely a real issue that there is often just no space to park at service or parking areas depending on the time and the location.
Yes.
Even if charging facilities are built in your area, can you actually go there and charge your vehicle when you need to?
True. Yeah, I stopped at a parking area on the highway recently, and large vehicles were parked even before the entrance.
At the entrance, or perhaps even at the exit.
On the white lines.
Right. Parking in places where they really shouldn't be.
And then there was this one Alphard just parked right in the middle of the large vehicle lane.
I see.
I thought, give it a rest. Many people don't know the reality of these parking areas.
Right. As a national policy, there are certain rules in place, such as requiring drivers to take a 30-minute break every 4 hours. But the transport industry is pushing back, saying they need proper, safe spaces to actually park those vehicles. This has become a major point of contention.
If drivers use autonomous vehicles and spend less time behind the wheel, is the general consensus that it reduces their burden?
Yes, if the technology is truly established and safety is guaranteed, I think it would significantly reduce the burden.
In that case, the required skills would shift from driving to horse handling.
However, I think autonomous driving will be implemented on highways first. After the national roads are improved, the process will then move on to city and village roads, most likely depending on the population density in each area. Until everything is fully ready and operational, driving will still be necessary for most people. Since horse trailers are mostly used on highways, this will make things much easier. Sorry. While handling horses and carefully navigating tight spots will remain essential, it is possible that a single person might be able to handle long distances alone.
Oh, I see. That would be a revolution.
Yes, definitely. Many transport companies would very likely see significant and substantial benefits. The government is probably considering important issues such as the shrinking population and the ongoing need to keep logistics flowing smoothly, so they are likely pushing for a quick implementation. Sochun. This is a key concern for both the industry and the government.
Legal changes would be necessary, right?
That's right.
For cars?
Yes, without legal reforms and more companies entering the field, it'll be difficult. When it comes to innovation, if there are too few companies involved, they tend to get complacent. Without that competitive edge, the pace of progress just slows down.
Liability issues ultimately fall on people, don't they? In the case of automation.
That's right, whether it's a person or a company.
Yes. If that's the case, then humans still have to be aware in the end. No matter how far it goes, it's about humans.
Indeed. But even with passenger cars, well, things are gradually advancing. You know, like they show in the commercials, I think it was a Kimutaku commercial, but, well, like driving on the highway with your hands off the wheel.
Oh, so things are advancing in Japan too, in that area.
It's advancing bit by bit for passenger cars. But still, this has been around for a while. But safety brakes or...
Yeah.
If you get too close suddenly, the emergency brakes, or auto brakes I guess, are designed to kick in. Or if you're about to drift over the white line, the steering wheel nudges back a bit, or an alarm sounds, things like that.
It doesn't have to be fully autonomous, but semi-autonomous, I guess. Have you ever driven a car like that?
I imagine they're quite expensive, so with my means... I happen to know someone who drives a Tesla, and I've heard them say it's easy, but, well, I don't actually know what kind of technology Tesla uses.
Since the software keeps updating, it's apparently like buying a cell phone.
Oh, I'd like to see that, operating everything through a screen.
There's this huge tablet-like thing attached to the side. You use it for the air conditioning and whatnot, but I don't think you can do that while driving. If I feel hot while driving in a logistics truck, I can just feel around for the dial, but with a screen, you have to look at it, so I think it might be dangerous, you know?
But wouldn't it be what they call AI these days?
Yes.
Voice control.
Ah, well, that's true. Oh, that might be the case for Tesla too. Well then, if you strike it rich, please buy a Tesla.
Tesla is actually a bit, well, on the decline, so to speak, you know?
The stock price is down too. Thank you very much.
We went off on quite a tangent, but thank you very much. Ohe Transport is currently looking for drivers. Please check out our recruitment site or corporate site in the description. And if you're interested, we'd love for you to apply.